visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. At shooting guard, B.J. Boston. At center, Eve Reese. At the other guard position, Jose Alvarado. At power forward, Zion Williamson. At the other forward position, Brandon Ingram. The head coach and visiting team is Will Green. It's time to meet the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. And guard, 6'4", number 21, forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Dort. At power forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Timberwolves. The big man, 17 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Alexander.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the center. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in at the 3. Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Back to Holmgren. No good with the triple. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
Outside Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Ingram outside. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Boston. Just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a three-point game. Got that one up quick.
A solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Boston. And here is Williamson. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Williamson. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
And their focus on defense? Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Yep, that one goes.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Williamson against Williams. Williamson double team. Three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
And I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
On the free throw, no good. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
And already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age, Williamson bringing down the house.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Messi. Williamson right side. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in. The wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Dort against Ingram. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One on Holmgren.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Pelicans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
He misses the free throw. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 28 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The first free throw is good. Brett, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Now here's Williamson. 29 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Now here's Williams. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Alvarado finds Williamson. Goes up on the high post. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Dort passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Williamson. Here's Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They grab their own miss, and it goes down 2 points. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In 3rd, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williamson's got 6 points.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He can go over or through opposition.
Outside Williams. There's the three. And that one's good. Caruso. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ingram against Dort. Pass to Nisi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Pelicans trail by 8. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Dort. Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Caruso. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, you got to be careful around SGA. He's got those quick hands and he's ready to pick pockets.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Here's Misi. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Dort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Tice with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tice throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Zhang. Here's Williams. Great touch on the 16-footer. 6 points for Williams.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Reeves outside. There's a good screen. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso kicks to Dort. Williams against Green. Williams can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
2 minutes remaining.
Mr. Williamson.
2 minutes.
Fader on the way, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Williamson's got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Caruso kicks to Williams. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. We thank you for the report. Here's Green after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mr. Williamson. Doesn't go for it. Nice defense from Dort. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson looking it over. Now, Noel. Hits the three-point bomb.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game, and nice job of finding his teammate there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Now, Noel. Inside, here's Williamson. Nice D from Williams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Chang is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. There's the pick. Cranes the three-pointer. Wallace has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Oklahoma City. Reeves outside. Chang against Williamson. And here's Reeves outside. And no good that time. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Here's Joe. He's defended by Reeves. Holmgren the pass to Joe. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Joe's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Caruso against Reeves. Chang inside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 11. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Williamson double team. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Noel. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Green finds Tice. Shoots over Holmgren. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Wallace. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Green with a screen for Williamson. To the paint to end the drought. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Green.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Chang kicks to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Green. It's stolen by Tice. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
That free throw missing. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Joe. And the second free throw, good. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williams. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Green with a screen on Wallace. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Williamson double team. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Williams. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Alvarado finds Noel. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The Thunder leading by 12. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 14.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
Williamson, the pass to Noel. Now here's Williamson. He's got 13 inside, 6 to shoot, and the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Here's Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Williams. Over Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And the first one drops. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Zhang comes in for Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cason Wallace.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Alvarado with it. Still scoreless. Misi, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. Second in steals, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. And that one falls for Williams.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one misses.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside Williams. Down low. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl. Don't forget, fans, let's make some noise for your Thunder Girls dance team.
Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram outside. Pass to Misi. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his third assist on the night. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Williams. Here's Chang. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
That free throw, good from Jang. And the Pelicans making a change here. Green's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Boston. On the wing, Green. Alvarado finds Ingram. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Fires the three. Caruso grabs the miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Misi. Ingram against Caruso. Here's Misi. That shot, no good. And here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Jang with the screen for Williams. Over Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got 21.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Ingram against Caruso. Austin the pass to Ingram. Green the screen. Shot, high post, and that one's good. Ingram.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Basket counts. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways. That's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. A shot by Misi, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Here's Ingram, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Williams. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive. Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. And New Orleans also making a change. Daniel Tice is checked in for Green. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Misi. Tice against Holmgren. Alvarado passes to Ingram. They set the pick. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Thunder. The Pelicans 4th.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
Higgins outside. Williams kicks to Dort. Higgins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Tice. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram against Holmgren. There's the triple. And it's Ingram missing. The Thunder leading by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. That one misses. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. They've leaned on him for offense and let him down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back to the action in just a minute.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. You know, for New Orleans, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Pop it forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points in the second half here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Misi. Ingram up top, defended by Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Austin. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Williams. Over Williamson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 25 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Williamson with the bounce pass, and he makes that one.
That's a good fundamental play there. Is Zion able to set up for the assist?
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Higgins outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket, his 8 for 13 from the floor.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now Ingram. To the wing on the left. Williamson in the post. He's against Williams. Fires from 14, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Dort passes to Holmgren. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that term unicorn kept coming up a lot with some of the draft picks that came into the league. Zion absolutely 1 of 1. What an incredibly unique performer.
Free throw good from Williamson.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's time for the dance game.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Ingram. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Pass to Boston. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Boston's got 6 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. He can't get that one. Wiggins against Ingram. Pass to Boston. A 3 ball. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Pass to Alvarado. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Williamson double team. Here's Boston. Bangs home the trifecta. Boston's got 14 points for the game.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Wiggins dishes to Holmgren. The three. Good on the triple. And the Thunder lead by 20.
This is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Dort. And it's Williamson missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
New Orleans making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Free throw, no good for Williamson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Holmgren with a screen on Ingram. Holmgren. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Dort against Ingram. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Williamson against Williams. Pass to Messi. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Dort against Ingram. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Over to the wing. No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder leading by 19. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Thunder.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ingram. Now Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Williamson missing. The Thunder leading by 21. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Williamson outside. Dort against Ingram. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Messi. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Alvarado. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
For the Thunder, Chang is checked in for Williams, and it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. The Thunder leading by 23. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 29. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with the ball. He's defended by Reeves. Chang, a screen. Wallace. Green with the block. Reeves with it. Now, Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
5 to shoot. Green, the screen. From deep. Noel, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Ingram. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Wallace against Reeves. Pass to Chang. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Chang. And finished off by Chang.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Ingram a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the ball. To the left wing. Now Noel. Screen by Tice. Goes up the baseline. Noel, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. And that one's good. Green.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Oklahoma City, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cason Wallace is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Oklahoma City has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Back to Williams. Over Williamson. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Pelicans shooting here about 46% for the game. And Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
Hey, yo, right here.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And here is Williamson. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
One shot.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Reeves outside. Over Wiggins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Nobody getting a hand in his face. in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's Noel. To the inside. Williamson outside. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. Outside Williams. Caruso, a screen on Williamson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Noel. Tice kicks to Williamson. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Reeves outside. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Reeves outside. Chang against Williamson. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Alvarado. They get the rebound. Reeves outside. Pass to Williamson. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He really suffocated in there, guys. Just excellent work.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Noel's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Here's Alvarado. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Here's Caruso. Wallace outside. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Noel. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Williamson. Defended by Dort. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now, here's Tice. And here is Green. Here's Noel. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Caruso, a screen on Tice. Here's Williams over Tice. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace.
What's up?
That's good from Williams. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
And that one falls for Ingram.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting two.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pelicans making a change here. Boston's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps the players' trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Ingram adding more muscle, and a little more moxie each and every year.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Ingram. The Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Caruso. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now here's Ingram. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. You feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at their statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Williamson against Dort. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Over Williams. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Alvarado grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Mr. Williamson. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got 37.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ingram finds Alvarado. Here's Messi, defended by Holmgren. Down low, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Alvarado. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Messi. The Pelicans get another chance here. Ingram up top, defended by Dort. And they get it back. Here's Messi. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Thunder leading by 23. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Now here's Holmgren. He's tightly guarded. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Williamson is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ingram. Puts up a three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And here's New Orleans now. Boston the pass to Alvarado. Pass to Boston. Here's Williamson, and that one good. Williamson's got 30. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Holmgren, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Alvarado with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.